Welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something that is absolutely delicious, but let's be honest, can sometimes feel a little mysterious. We're talking about the classic Mexican menu. My goal here is to make your next restaurant trip a total breeze. You know that feeling, right? You open the menu and you're hit with all these incredible options, but after a second, the names kind of start to blur together. Is a burrito just a big taco? What's an enchilada again? Yeah, it's a super common feeling, and we're about to clear all that up. So our mission today is simple. We're going to turn that little bit of confusion into pure confidence. By the end of this, you'll be able to walk into any Mexican restaurant, look at that menu, and know exactly what you're in the mood for.
All right, let's kick things off with the heart of the menu, the main dishes. I like to call them the tortilla superstars because, they're all built around that one amazing foundation.
First up, of course, we have to start with the icon, the taco. Its beauty is really in its simplicity. You've got a folded tortilla, could be soft corn, could be crispy fried, and it's filled with your choice of meat, some veggies, and a little sauce. They're popular for a reason. They're just straightforward, delicious, and honestly, they're perfect for trying a few different flavors at once.
And next, we've got its bigger, heftier cousin, the burrito. Now, this is basically a whole meal all wrapped up nice and neat in a big, soft flour tortilla. It's packed with stuff like meat, rice, beans, and cheese, which makes it this really warm, hearty, and super filling meal.
So when you see them side by side, the difference is crystal clear. Tacos are smaller, they can be soft or crispy, and they're great for mixing and matching. A burrito, on the other hand, is one big, soft wrap that's a whole complex meal all by itself. So the real question for you is, are you in the mood to sample a few different things, or do you want to commit to one big, satisfying package?
Okay, next up is the quesadilla, and its entire identity is built around one glorious ingredient, cheese. You take a tortilla, fill it with tons of melty cheese, and maybe some meat. Then you grill it or pan fry it. And that's what creates that amazing texture contrast. Crispy on the outside and all soft and gooey on the inside.
And then we have the enchilada. Now, just like a taco, it's a filled tortilla, but, and this is the game changer, you're not supposed to pick this one up. Instead, it's baked and completely smothered in a rich, delicious red sauce and melted cheese. It's this warm, flavor-soaked dish that you eat with a fork.
So the biggest difference here really comes down to how they're made. A quesadilla is pan-fried, right? It's all about getting that crispy texture and celebrating the melted cheese inside. An enchilada, though, is baked until it's soft, making it all about that incredible sauce it's swimming in. It really shows how just changing the cooking technique can change everything.
And finally, in this section, we've got fajitas. Now, this is less of a pre-made dish and more of, well, an experience. You get this sizzling hot skillet of grilled meat and veggies, a side of warm tortillas, and all the toppings. The best part is you get to build your own perfect bite, right there at the table. It's interactive, it's fun, and it always arrives with that dramatic sizzle.
Of course, no main dish is complete without its supporting cast, right? So let's talk about the essential sides and snacks that really help you build the perfect plate.
We're going to look at three absolute classics that you'll find on pretty much every single menu: Mexican rice, refried beans, and, you guessed it, nachos.
First off, Mexican rice. And listen, this is not your average plain white rice, not at all. It's cooked with a tomato base and a special blend of spices, and that's what gives it that signature reddish-orange color and that wonderful fragrant aroma. It's a total flavor foundation for the whole plate.
And right next to that rice, you'll almost always find refried beans. These are beans that have been cooked, mashed up, and then fried again with some oil and spices until they're perfectly soft and smooth. They are just the ultimate comforting side dish and the perfect partner for pretty much everything else on your plate.
And who could forget nachos? I mean, this is the perfect shareable starter. It's such a simple but brilliant combo. Crispy tortilla chips topped with melted cheese and usually some other goodies like jalapenos. It is the ultimate crowd pleaser.
Okay, our main course is sorted, our plate is built. It's time for that perfect final note. Let's talk about the unforgettable encore, those sweet and savory treats that can finish off a meal.
So here we've got two fantastic but totally different options. On one side, you've got elote, or Mexican grilled corn. This is a savory treat. It's grilled corn on the cob that's covered in cheese and sauce, and it hits that perfect sweet, salty, and a little bit spicy note. And on the other side, you've got churros, these long sticks of fried dough rolled in sugar. They're sweet, they're crispy, and they are just plain fun to eat. So savory or sweet, you really can't go wrong.
And there you have it. From main events like tacos and burritos to those essential sides and the perfect finish, you now have a complete roadmap to help you navigate that menu with total confidence.
So now, the question is no longer what is all this stuff, but simply, what am I in the mood for? The next time you see that menu, I really hope you feel excited, not overwhelmed. Happy eating?